All right, Burgundy Gold Nation, if this is your first time on this channel, I just want to say welcome. This is Commanders Talk. Here we talk all things, everything Washington Commanders. So you can show your support by banging that subscribe button. If you've been here before, or if you already subscribed, I just want to say thank you and salute. What's good, Burgundy Gold Nation? This is Commanders Talk, the People's Channel, and it's your boy T-May, and I'm back in the building. Free agency is here, and the Washington Commanders are making moves. Now, it took them a little while to get going. Fan base was hot. It took them a little while to get going, but once they got going, once they gathered their footing, they were okay. All right, they made some moves. Some good moves, I think. I mean, we'll talk about that. Also, in this episode, I want to talk about the free agents we re-signed, our own free agents that we brought back to the Burgundy and Gold. Some guys we extended, some guys we brought back, some guys we had to have back in the building, and they're here. And I'm happy about that. Also, I want to talk about some guys we missed out on, the missed opportunities for the Burgundy and Gold. And make sure you stay to the end because we're going to talk about the best available free agents that are still out there that can help the Burgundy and Gold get back to the playoffs. That's the goal. So we're going to talk about those guys as well. But first, I want to talk about the guys we re-signed. This one guy actually was an extension. Our franchise left tackle, Big Lermy Tunsil. That's right. I'm happy about this move. Why? Because it didn't take forever like Terry. Man, that thing last season was pissing me off, man. No doubt about it, man. Listen, it took them forever to get Terry re-signed. And I think that caused Terry to be trash most of the year. The games he played in, he was okay, but he was hurt most of the year. Why? Because he missed training camp, OTAs, he missed all that stuff. But this time around, we got Big Lermy Tunsil done, and we got it done before training camp and OTAs, which is excellent. Excellent by the front office. My man, Big Lermy Tunsil. Look at his PFF scores from last season, man. Not bad for that guy, right? 84.7 is his overall score. Pass blocking, 88.9. And his run blocking is 75.3. In my opinion, man, I think Lermy Tunsil is one of the best left tackles in the game. Top 5, if you ask me. This guy signed a 2-year extension, man, worth up to $60 million. $32.5 million signing bonus, $61.5 million guaranteed. Big Lermy is back in the building. Hey, listen, we know he wasn't going nowhere. We weren't gonna let Lermy Tunsil go, especially after we traded that draft capital for him. He played his butt off last season. And we need a guy that can protect Jaden Daniels. And this guy right here can do so. So I'm happy Lermy Tunsil is back a couple more years after this season. And I'm happy about this move, no doubt about it. Now, this next guy I want to talk about, my man, the Mariota man. Marcus Mariota is back in the building for the Burgundy and Gold. Mariota stepped up last season, man. He had to for Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels hurt most of the season, and Mariota did the best he can do as a backup quarterback in the NFL. He signed a 1-year deal worth up to $7 million, fully guaranteed for a backup quarterback, man. Mariota is perfect for what we're trying to do on offense. I love the fact that Mariota's back. Now, this next guy, my man, Traylon Burke, is back in the building for the Burgundy and Gold, and I already talked about this guy, but I'm extremely happy about it because this guy has a ton of potential. I think this guy could be our third wideout, possibly our second wideout, if we can keep him healthy. That's the goal. Keep this guy on the field because he is dangerous. And with his size, this big body wide receiver, 6'2", 225, hey, man, I think we got something with Traylon Burks, man. If we can keep him on the field, I think we're golden. A 1-year deal he signed worth $2.35 million, $400,000 signing bonus, man. So salute to Traylon Burks back with the Burgundy and Gold, man. I'm extremely happy about this move. Now, next up, I want to talk about the free agents we signed, man. We got a defensive end, an edge rusher, who I think is a decent one. I think he's really good. We got a cornerback, who I think is pretty good. I think he's going to fit well in our system. And we got a defensive tackle or a nose tackle. It depends on what system we're going to run. Now, there are some hidden messages with these signings, but they're kind of hard to decipher, man. I don't know if we're going to run a 3-4 defense or a 4-3 because these three guys can play in both systems. So I'm not quite sure which direction we're going to go in. But let's take a look at these free. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. We're going to go with my man, Big Tim Sutter. The former Redskin, man, is back in the building wearing Burgundy and Gold again. And I love this move, man. This guy can play nose tackle. He can play defensive tackle. This guy's a space eater. In a 3-4 scheme, he would be perfect. And in a 4-3, you can rotate this guy with Deron Payne, Javon Kinlaw, and Johnny Newton. You got a 4 defensive tackle rotation. Or in a 3-4, you can put my man Settle in the middle at nose. You can put my man Payne and Kinlaw on the outside. So I'm not quite sure what scheme we're going to run yet. But either way, I think this guy right here fits in well with both schemes. You can see last season, man, he had 15 tackles. Yeah, that's not a lot. But he was playing nose tackle, man. And nose tackles are space eaters. They're not going to get you a lot of stats. Their job is to clog up the middle and let the defensive ends or other defensive tackles make plays. That was his job last season. And he did it well. You see his PFF grade, man, is 71.3. Then we signed this guy to a 3-year deal worth the $24 million. So I'm so happy Tim Settle is back with the Burgundy and Gold. Salute to that guy, man. Welcome back, baby. Next up, we got my man, cornerback, Amik Robinson. All right, now this guy's a little undersized, if you ask me, 5'9". But you can't hold that against him because we had a 5'9" cornerback in Burgundy and Gold before that dominated my man Darrell Green. So, Amik Robinson, welcome to the Burgundy and Gold, baby. Listen, this guy right here can play. And I'm pretty sure the front office and the coaching staff and all those guys did their homework on this guy. Now, there was other cornerbacks available. Sure, it was other guys I wanted. My man Jalen Watson from the Kansas City Chiefs. What this message is sending to me, my man Robinson, man, this right here is telling me that they're going to put Mikey on the outside. This guy right here is going to play slot corner for the Burgundy and Gold. That's what this is telling me. Now, unless they bring in another guy via free agency, this is letting me know that they're going to put Mikey on the outside. Now, my opinion, I think Mikey's better on the outside. I really do. Yeah, they're going to put Mikey on the outside and let this guy play in the slot. Unless they bring in another corner, like I said before. If they do, then we just go 4 cornerbacks deep. What we need. That's exactly what we need because the injury bug is for real in DC. And hopefully we'll solve that problem this season. I hope so, man. My man Robinson signed a 2-year deal worth up to $16 million, $9.3 million guaranteed. Look at his numbers from last season. 52 tackles, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles, PFF grade of 48.6. He played his butt off for the Detroit Lions, man. I think he's going to come right in here and do the exact same thing in that slot for the Burgundy and Gold. I think he's going to play well. The only problem with this guy, you can't wear that number 21. Not here. You can forget that. You can't wear that number 21, so you got to get a new number. But listen, man, I'm happy this guy's here in Burgundy and Gold. I think he's going to help our defense get back to a top 10 style defense. Now, this next guy we signed, he's definitely going to help us get back into the top 10. We feel one of the biggest holes, the biggest needs on our team, which is edge rushing. My man right here, Odofe Owe, man, from the LA Chargers, 6'5", 257, only 27 years old, man. We signed this guy to a 4-year deal worth $100 million, $68 million guaranteed. Yeah, $68 million guaranteed. We had to make a splash on the edge, man. We haven't had a good edge rusher in a while. Now, this guy right here, he can play edge and he can play linebacker. So to me, it's still a mystery of what kind of system we're going to run here in DC, man. I still don't know. You could do a 4-3 with this guy. You could do a 3-4 with this guy. You could do both schemes with this guy, and that's pretty good to have that flexibility with this guy. Look at the stats from last season, man. 38 tackles, 7.5 sacks. PFF grade is 73.7. Now, if this guy can ball out like that, I think this guy's going to give us double-digit sacks this season. I think he is. And if we can get Armstrong back to doing his thing where he was on a pace to having double-digit sacks. And we got Dietrich Wise back, the run stuffer at the edge spot. The Wise guys back in the building, Burgundy and Gold. Right now, we're off to a decent start in free agency, but we're not done. You know we're not done, man. We still got some holes on this squad, man. We got to talk about the running back spot. We need a wide receiver. We probably need a tight end. We could use a safety. We probably could use another corner. And we definitely could use some more linebacker help. If we're going to run a 3-4, we got to bring in some more linebackers. So we're not done. It's been quiet today, but we're not done. The Burgundy and Gold is still going to be making some moves. I guarantee you that. Now let's switch gears, man. I want to talk about some of the opportunities, the missed opportunities for the Burgundy and Gold. Let's jump right into this. All right, nation, let's check out some of the guys we missed out on in free agency. Now, this first guy right here, my man Jalen Phillips. I was tempted to put this guy in some of my videos, but at the same time, this guy stays hurt. So the paycheck he got from the Carolina Panthers, man, their front office. I don't know what's going on in Carolina, man, but this guy right here, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but he's hurt a lot. That's one thing I did not want for the Burgundy and Gold was somebody that couldn't stay healthy. We had that problem last season, man, when most of our good players were out. And this next guy right here, This guy, Alec Pierce, man, he was on my list, man. I wanted this guy bad. But he got paid, man, $28.5 million per year. Did we want to pay that Alec Pierce? I probably would have made that move, man. But at the same time, anytime a free agent re-sign with their organization, they don't want to move. They don't want to go anywhere. He got paid at home. He's comfortable. He liked being in Indy with the Colts. So it is what it is. My man Oway for the Burgundy and Gold, man. Shout out to that guy. Salute to Oway, man. Welcome to the Burgundy and Gold. I'm glad we got that guy. This next guy right here, this center. I actually wanted this guy, my man Linderbaum, man. I did. But he got paid $27 million a year for a center. Nah, man, I wouldn't have paid that. No way, no how. My man Wan'Dale Robinson, man, I wanted that guy in Burgundy and Gold too, but he got $17.5 million per year. And for Wan'Dale Robinson, I don't know, man. And this guy right here, we missed out on. This is a guy I wanted in Burgundy and Gold, Romeo Doubs, man. I wanted that guy bad. And he signed with the New England Patriots, man. The New England Patriots got this guy. I wanted him. 17 mil. That's not bad. I'm telling you. His market value was 12. So it took 17 to get him. The Commanders should have jumped on this guy, man. I swear. I think they should have got this guy today. I think my man Romeo Doubs would have been perfect in our system with the Burgundy and Gold. But missed opportunity, man. We let this guy go. And you can see here on the list, man, there's some other guys that signed elsewhere that I thought the Burgundy and Gold should have probably made a move on. Etienne. I think Etienne would have been a decent running back for the Burgundy and Gold. But 13 mil for Etienne, man, I don't know. I think that's a little pricey for this guy. Now, here's the corner right here. He signed with the Rams. Shout out to the Rams, man. $17 million a year for this guy, Jalen Watson. Yeah, that's the guy I wanted in Burgundy and Gold. I wanted that guy bad. I thought him and Reek Willen would be perfect for the Burgundy and Gold. But we decided to go with the slot corner. And I think what we're going to do is kick Mikey outside. I think that's going to be the plan. We got some more guys on here, man. Quiddy Pay. I wanted that guy too, but 16 mil for that guy. His production is kind of low. I don't know. We got some linebackers on the board, man. Look at this guy, man. Devin Lloyd got paid $15 million a year. That's not bad because his market value was 20. He ended up getting 15. He set the market for the linebackers. There's still some linebackers out there too that we can probably bring in here. My man Kenneth Walker from the Seattle Seahawks. He went to the Chiefs. Man, that's going to be dangerous, him with the Chiefs. No question about that. Quay Walker, that's another guy I wanted in Burgundy and Gold. This tight end right here, Isaiah Likely. Y'all already know I wanted that guy. I've referenced that guy plenty of times in my videos, man. And he went to the New York Football Giants. So we got to see this guy in our division. We could have had him in Burgundy and Gold for $13 million for this tight end. Now, he's not the best tight end on the board, but he got paid. But there's still some guys out there that we can actually go after. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I just want to look at some more of these guys that got paid, man. This guy right here, Kobe Bryant, I talked about him in my last episode, man. We could have got that safety for $13 million a year. This guy also went to the New York Football Giants. You know I'm hot. Tremaine Edmonds. Come on, man. We could have had this guy in Burgundy and Gold. And this guy is a menace at linebacker. He only got $12 million per. That's it. We could have had this guy. So our front office, they made some decent moves. They did. But it's some missed opportunities here, man. They could have jumped on some of these guys. This guy right here, Jalen Naylor, he went to the Vegas Raiders, man. This wide receiver, 11.6 mil. He would have been perfect in our scheme. Oh, man, there's a lot of guys on here, man. But it is what it is, man. You can't cry over spilled milk. We got to trust in our front office. In our front office, we trust. In AP, we trust. So we got to trust these guys, man. Let them cook and let them do their thing and let them do their jobs. Of course, we're going to critique it. That's what we do. But at the same time, man, we missed out on some good guys. Let's get this guy right here, my man, Kenneth Gainwell. This running back right here, $7 million. Kenneth Gainwell is a problem. We could have got that guy in Burgundy and Gold easily. Easily. My man right here, Rico Dowd. Come on, man. $6 million per. He went to the Steelers, man. He could have been in Burgundy and Gold without a question. There's some guys we missed out on, no question about it. But it is what it is, man. Next up, I want to talk about some guys that's still available. Some guys that can definitely help us. We still got holes on this roster, man. We got linebacker. We need tight end. We need wide receiver. We can do safety. We might can do another corner. We got some holes. So let's see who's available, man. All right, you can see right here, my man Tariq Hill. Forget about that. All right, Trey Henderson. That's a maybe, but for $25 million per year, that's not happening, man. Now, this guy right here, Elton Jenkins, man. This guy, this center, I think he can help us, but his market value was $15 million. So I think they're going to roll it out Allegretti at center. I really do, but I still think we should bring in some competition for Allegretti, man. We can't settle on that guy. You need to bring in a guy like this Jenkins, man. We could easily sign this guy. $15 million? Nah. We could probably give him like $7 or $8 million, a 2-year deal with 7 or 8 mil per to come in here and compete with Allegretti and maybe win that spot. The free agency market is drying up a little. You still got some guys out here that can help us though, but it's going to be a little tight. This guy right here could fit in well, Devin Bush. I talked about this guy before for the Cleveland Browns. It only cost you $8.8 million to sign this guy. He's a tackling fool. This guy can ball. We can get this guy in Burgundy and Gold to play in the middle of that defense, man. Now we cooking with something. So this is a guy available that we can actually take a look at. So let's take a look at some of the wide receivers, man. And listen, there's still some guys on this list that can help the Burgundy Gold. I mean, we want to bring Deebo Samuel back. I'm okay with that move. I really am. If we re-sign Deebo, I'm okay with that. Also, my man Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings is still out there, a former 49er who has ties to my man Adam Peters. His market value is high though, 22.6 mil per. Now you get that down, I wouldn't mind bringing this guy in. I really wouldn't. There's still some options for us at wide receiver. There's still some options for us at linebacker. Now, one position I do want to take a look at is the tight end, man. The tight end is still some guys out there. This one guy I talked about the other day, I think we could bring this guy in. My man Chig, you already know where I'm going. My man Chig Okonkwo, man. Where's this guy? Here he is right here. My man Chig. He's still available, man. This guy, we should sign this guy immediately for tight end. Market value $7.9 million, man. We can make that happen. So listen, man, the first wave of free agency is in the books for the Burgundy and Gold. But we still got some work to do. We do. We got to bring in some more players. And I know we want to build to the draft. I get that. But there's still some talent out there that can help us win. Now, let me know in the comment section how you feel about this first wave of free agency for the Burgundy and Gold. My man Owe Robinson, the corner, the slot corner. My man Tim Settles back in the building for the Burgundy and Gold. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about these guys. Also, let me know who you think we should sign next. Who we should go after. I think we should go offense, man. We got to help JD. JD needs help. We don't have that many wide receivers, man. We have to make some move in wide receivers. I think we got to bring in at least 2 pass catchers for Jaden Daniels, man. Whether it's 2 wide receivers or a wide receiver and a tight end. We got to get some more hands out there for this guy, man. We need some more weapons. This is year 3 for Jaden Daniels. This year is big for this guy. So we got to surround this guy with as many weapons as we can. All right, y'all. That's it this episode, man. I appreciate y'all for chiming in, man. Get in that comment section. Like I said before, man, let me know how you feel about these free agents we signed, the guys we re-signed, the guys we extended. Also, let me know who you think can best help the Burgundy and Gold. Who's still out there? Let me know in that comment section. Also, if you can bang that like button, bang the notification bell, man, please subscribe. This channel needs your support. And if you made it to the end, salute.